Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video. Went to my comic book store, uh, pick up all the books I had in store for these last 3 weeks. So like always, I wanted to make a video of them and give a quick review. So let's get started. First off, at the comic book store always goes to the Comic Con and they always go and they give out things that they pick up there. And I've been going to that comic book store for the last 10 years, almost 11. And I'm good friends with the person there. And she actually got for me this Hulk marble ash can, which kicks off the story Hulk of Arabia. It's a exclusive San Diego Comic Con 2011 ash can. And basically, it's just the Red Hulk going to Arabia, but by the end of the issue, he's gonna face off against the Secret Avengers. So it's totally in black and white. The paper stock is different, but it's still a good little freebie, and I really thanked her for that because she's always getting really cool stuff for me, and in turn I get cool stuff for her. Also, I got this DC Comics the New 52 preview. Basically, it showcases all the cover art for the new 52 titles. Quite honestly, there's a bunch of these 52 titles that they could have done without. A lot of titles I don't think they're going to sell well. But I love DC and their characters. I'm definitely going to pick up the first issue of Green Lantern, the first issue of Wonder Woman, the first issue of all the Batman books, and the Superman books. And I'll wait and see. I'll see what they're gonna do, and if the first Justice League, and if it's really bad, I'm gonna have to drop a lot of DC titles because I'm not happy with the numbering system. I'm not happy with the changes, but if nothing else, I'll at least give them a shot to win me over. Picked up Action Comics 903, continuing the Reign of Doomsday storyline. The Eradicator actually transferred his his consciousness to the Doomsday monster. So now he's fighting inside that, and they're still trying to stop him. They're able to stop the other three Doomsday clones, but they still have to deal with the Doomslayer. Really looking forward to the conclusion of this. I love Doomsday. I hope somehow he makes it into the new universe. But yeah, really good Action Comics. Picked up Amazing Spider-Man issue 666. The start of the whole Spider Island thing, where the Jackal has given spider powers to everyone in New York. Shaping up to be a really cool, epic event. Let's see how it goes. Picked up Venom number 5. Loving this series. Loving what they're doing with the Venom symbiote and Flash Thompson, even though now Flash is starting to show symptoms of the darkness that the symbiote causes. But still love the artwork, and the storytelling is really good. Picked up Astonishing X-Men, issue 40, showcasing Agent Brand being transformed into the Brood. Brood, I like them as cosmic villains. I think they're cool. The only thing I don't like about Astonishing X-Men is they keep switching back and forth between the monster story and the Brood story. They should have just let one story run its course and then continue with the other one. It's a really weird thing because you get into the story and then it switches to the other one. So that's my only gripe. But the artwork is pretty cool too, and I like the Brood. So yeah. Picked up Fear Itself, The Homefront, featuring a lot of mini stories revolving around the event itself. Loving the artwork in the Speedball storyline. And it has a story with the Agents of Atlas, so that's also cool. Picked up the Fear Itself FF one-shot. Basically dealing with how Ben Grimm is acting while he's possessed by the power of the Nordic thing. Ben Grimm actually shows he does retain some sort of consciousness, but he's being controlled or, manipulated by these warm things around him. He almost actually kills Alicia Masters and Sue Storm, so It's not very clear how much self-awareness the possessed have, but yeah, apparently it's not gonna look good for them. Picked up Fear Itself, Wolverine. He's still trying to take down the people that abducted that Hammer ship, but by the end of the issue, he's actually tied up to a bomb and about to be thrown off. So really looking forward to that too. Picked up Batman issue 712, the conclusion of the Two-Face storyline, which doesn't really conclude that clearly. I mean, they kill Mario Falcone, and it appears that Two-Face is reunited with Gilda Dent, but it's not really clear what happens to them. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there if Tony Down is gonna pick this up when after the reboot. Picked up Batman Arkham City issue 4. Loving this Arkham City series. The artwork is awesome. The storyline is awesome. Uh, in this issue, the Joker develops a venom based on his own blood that he's gonna use somehow. This series just makes me more and more excited for the video game. DC is doing this retroactive thing where they're basically remembering the past before they throw it down the crapper. But they're focusing on each decade since the 70s. This is Batman in the 70s, which actually reminded me of an episode of the animated TV show because these three rich kids are dressing up as animals and doing crimes and everything. But it also comes with a backup story, a reprint of Batman story in the 70s. So you know that made it worth it, and it's Batman. So I also picked up Batman in the 80s. These are two stories, one modern and a reprint featuring the Reaper. So yeah, I like the idea that DC's remembering its past, but it just pours salt on the wound that they're gonna get rid of it. Picked up FF issue 7, continuing the in-between time Black Bolt disappeared in Ward of Kings and his return. So-so issue. Picked up Flashpoint issue 4. Not as satisfying. They only have one more issue to go, and this thing wasn't that cool. They bring back Captain Marvel. They're trying to stop the war between Aquaman and Wonder Woman. Captain Marvel gets killed, and then by the end of the issue, the Reverse Flash stands triumphant. So I don't know how they're gonna resolve it. I don't know what's gonna lead to the big change, but we only have one more issue to find out. Picked up a Project Superman issue 2. Basically, they just show how they were experimenting on John Kal-El, how they were torturing him, and in this issue, Lex Luthor gets killed. That's why there's no Luthor in the Flashpoint universe. But again, one more issue to go. Picked up Wonder Woman and the Furies, explaining how the whole war started. And in this issue, Wonder Woman kills Mera, which makes, of course, Aquaman really mad. But this is a good issue. I'm liking this, and again, one more to go. The one that's really worth it is Flashpoint Batman Night of Vengeance. This is an awesome, awesome series. It basically shows, in this universe, Bruce Wayne is the one that died, and it shows how his two parents are dealing with it. Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and he becomes like a Punisher character that goes around killing criminals. He actually kills Joe Chill. And Martha can't get over the depression. She goes insane and becomes the Joker. Just really, really love this series. This is a really, really cool series. I wish they would make some more of this universe, but oh well. Picked up A War of the Green Lanterns Aftermath. Basically, they're showing everything that's happening with the Corps after the defeat of Krona and the exile of Hal Jordan. A lot of the Corps are not happy with the Guardians, and a lot of them band together to try to kill Sinestro, so really looking forward to that. Picked up Brightest Day, The Search for Swamp Thing issue 2. Swamp Thing basically infected Constantine because he wants his conscience to merge with him, and Constantine wants nothing of that. Not really good. I'm only picking it up because it's the end of the Brightest Day, so, and it's only one more issue to go, but it's not that that good of a series. Picked up the last Superman book before the reboot, issue 714, concluding the Grounded storyline, where he fights that woman that's been chasing him. It turns out she was actually manipulating his thoughts, so he thinks things are worse than they were. But Superman stops her, finds his hope again, and continues being Superman. Picked up the retroactive issue of Superman in the 70s. Not much to talk about. Picked up a Superman Batman issue 86. Still trying to figure out the mystery of who killed that reporter, then found out Batman's secret. But by the end of the issue, it's revealed it's apparently the Joker. The Joker killed the reporter, which makes sense because he doesn't want anyone else to hog in on Batman. So, really looking forward to the conclusion of this one now, because it's going to star the Joker. Picked up a confusing conclusion to the rise of Eclipso. The issue starts and Eclipso murders everyone in the universe. And then it's revealed it was like a vision created by the Blue Lantern. They end up stopping Eclipso, so that was kind of weird. But by the end of the issue, Dick Grayson Batman disbands the Justice League. So, okay. One more issue to go before Justice League ends, before the big relaunch. Picked up Simpsons Comics, issue 180. Basically, in this issue, Mr. Burns fires everyone at the power plant and goes about doing his evil deeds. It's a good issue. Picked up X-Men Legacy, issue 252. They're still trying to hunt down the rogue Legion personalities. They only have one more to go, and it's this weird, skinny bug-looking thing. But he's apparently really powerful because he takes out everyone, and he's about to kill everyone by the end of this issue. Picked up Schism issue 205. Beautiful artwork. I love what the artwork that is in these issues, and still already you can see the seeds of trouble between Cyclops and Wolverine. But still, nothing's happening. Nothing big is happening yet. But let's see in future issues. Picked up Uncanny X-Men Fear Itself, issue 241. They're trying to stop the unstoppable possessed Juggernaut. They're trying to get his helmet off so Emma Frost can try to stop him, but they do get the helmet off. Emma goes into his mind, and the power of the Juggernaut just basically stops her. So now they have to think of something else because this Juggernaut is way more powerful than he was before. Picked up Marvel Universe vs. Wolverine issue 2. In this issue, Wolverine meets up with the Punisher, who is actually the one that created the whole plague. And he teams up with the Fantastic Four to try to find a cure, and the Thing goes cannibal and, stops him. But then the Wolverine and the Punisher decide that there's no cure, they have to kill everyone. Really like that series a lot. Picked up Wolverine issue 13, continuing Wolverine's quest for revenge against the Red Right Hand. Again, they show the origin of one of the members, how the organization got together. Really hoping this thing picks up in the next issue because it's the Wolverine series started off really cool with his revenge plot, but now it's kind of dragging. And last comic book I picked up is Wonder Woman 613. It's revealed that normal Wonder Woman got possessed by this evil spirit, but a part of Wonder Woman split off, which created the new Wonder Woman. By the end of the issue, both Wonder Womans unite, the demon is exorcised, but now she's looking for revenge and trying to kill Wonder Woman again. So, one more issue to go before the end of Wonder Woman. So yeah, that was the pickup video. Tried to keep it short, so I only made one, but like always, thanks so much for watching. And until I see you again, this is Vargas XX78, signing off.